Hello, it's me, Ariza Gaming. I'm back. I just had dinner. It was very nice. We are back with Badlands Boffins, the final segment for a while, because we are actually about to get this magma volcano up and running. So let's let's go and see what that's all about. Alrighty. So what have we got? So this is where we left off before I had dinner. We have built the steam turbines. We have got some oil up here pumping, ready to go. We're just going to fill up this reservoir initially. The volcano is going to erupt in about 5 cycles. Some sour gas did get into the room. We may have accidentally boiled some oil somehow. I guess it's to be expected. But essentially what we're going to do is we're going to store all the heat from all the magma. We're going to condense it into igneous rock here, where we have some uranium heavy watt wire, which is going to melt into a little pool of uranium. And that is going to absorb all the heat from the igneous rock, which is going to get recirculated around here. That is primarily going to drive this petroleum boiler and get it nice and hot. And then we are going to, once that's up and running, we're going to put some extra heat into this and use it to boil brine from outside the map. We'll see how that goes. This should definitely keep this cool. I'm not sure how much brine we're actually going to be able to boil with this, but I'm pretty confident that we're going to be able to geotune this volcano as well. So what we're going to do today, I think, is we're going to do one eruption. We're going to do one eruption without the geotuning, and then we're going to do one eruption with it 4 times geotuning. Now, obviously, you don't want to 5 times geotune this, because then you're increasing the temperature of the magma by 750 degrees. And then it gets hot enough to turn into rock gas. You don't want rock gas. You do not want 550 kilograms per second of rock gas erupting in your face. unless you're very silly. I mean, we'll have to try and tame that at some point with 5, but it's going to require a different build. Not one with a liquid lock, I can tell you that much. Yes, the dupes should be able to access everything if needed for maintenance, so hopefully that will all work out. And this is all to replace the oil refinery that was previously here. But when you use an oil refinery, that's turning 10 kilograms per second of crude oil into 5 kilograms per second of petroleum and 90 grams of natural gas per second. And it's taking 480 watts to do it. This is going to generate power and give us 10 kilograms per second of petroleum here by cooking it to 402 degrees in here. Maybe a little bit more. Depends how well this actually goes with the diamond here. And then we cool it back down. And what we do is we run the cold oil up here, and we counterflow it over a long distance against the hot petroleum. And that will cool the petroleum down to the point where we can pump it through a regular steel pump. And then it will also heat the crude oil up so that we don't need as much heat from the volcano. So that's the aim. Yes, hope you're having a good Friday evening. I'm having a good Friday evening. It's all good here. We also did some other things. So now that we're pumping a mixture of... polluted water and brine over here, I have just set up a regular liquid filter to run on this. This isn't going to run all the time. Especially not while we've got all these volcanoes active. Or while all these volcanoes are dormant. But we are working on it. We're also going to start actually prioritizing pumping liquid from this pool straight into this main loop. Because this cobalt volcano hasn't been active for ages. And I want to boil this water independently of this. So we're going to keep pumping in here. Eventually, we should just be left with ethanol in here. It's going to take a long time, though. We need more power, because everything's running out of power. Yeah, not a lot of power available. Especially now that we're running another aqua tuner. If we look at the colony report now, what does this say? You know, in between all the lag. Do actually enjoy looking at these. So we generated, let's see, we generated 8 megajoules of energy. About half of that was from solar panels, and the other half was from our other things. Our steam turbine power should keep going up and up. And then we use this much power. A lot of it is going to thermal aqua tuners, a lot of it is going to gas pumps, the regular gas pumps. for our oxygen, etc. I mean, these aren't all running simultaneously, thankfully. They're running about half the time each. These are out of water. It's like we haven't been boiling the stuff fast enough. So this is a slight issue with this. Now we've got some extra polluted water in here. Where is this going? That is en route to go to the aluminium volcano where we're going to go boil that. I'm beginning to think we just don't want to boil any polluted water anymore. Now, where else is this actually going? It is literally just going in here. I mean, when is this going to reactivate? This is going to reactivate in 21 cycles, so it's probably not relevant for now anyways. But I think I want to replace that. I think I want to actually replace this with the brine pipe. So I think that's what we're going to do. I think I'm literally just going to send it... Yeah, I'm literally just going to send it this way. I'm just going to fork it off. You could build this all going down here. I think you can reach all of this. And then that can just come in here. And then what I'll do is I'll actually disconnect this. And we'll send this polluted water back up. I still think it's going to be worth us having a pipe for each liquid just running up and down. Because we're going to want these liquids in various different places. Yeah, remove that bridge. We're going to have to remove a lot of these bridges. I don't even honestly know where this has come from. I think this has come from the teleporter at some point. Yeah, remove this one as well. The dupes do not have a huge amount to do now, so they should get on these tasks pretty quickly. So then that is brine that's going into here when this is done. So that's going to run some of this brine that way as well. Which I don't want anymore, so let's remove this bridge too. Because we're just going to send the brine along the whole loop. And then that's going into here, which is okay for now. We'll reverse this one as well. This one doesn't even need to be here anymore. So that can just connect like this. Same for this. And then that one needs to be reversed. Yeah, so this is literally just to take the liquid off to go that way. So I think if we reverse this bridge as well, we'll just dump all this polluted water in here. And then I think it's just a backlog of extra polluted water we had from the teleporter that didn't get boiled. I think this is worth doing. Yeah, dupes have a lot of stuff to do. I haven't found the origin of why the grubs are breaking into the sauna. I guess we'll find out eventually. We've still got this huge backlog of brine that we need to get through. We're trying to boil it as fast as we can. Honestly, it's probably at the point where we consider geotuning some of it. But I am using it to cool down our base oxygen and things as well. That's why I'm not just going ham on this. Because the cool brine is going in here first to get heated up to 30 degrees, and then the 30-degree brine is going into here. How much natural gas have we got in here now? I think we pumped a lot of this geode in. Yeah, this is down to 80 kilograms per tile now. This was a lot higher. This was like 500 kilograms per tile at some point, I think. So we're almost done on that. There's some petroleum here as well. That's very telling. I'm looking forward to this copper volcano erupting as well. That's going to erupt in 5 cycles. We can test this. Whoa, where are you all going? What are you guys up to? Oh, you're grabbing all the fossil and refining that? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I guess you guys can do all the non-building tasks now. That's fine. We'll just let you crack on with that for a fair bit then. I'm not going to give you any research either. No, you're going to have to get this plastic out of here, otherwise it's going to turn into naphtha and ruin everything. Can you actually reach that? Yes, you can. You're just getting to that point. Okay. What's flooded? Yeah, this... We knew this was flooded. I do want to know about that, but not immediately. .3 cycles to go. So this hasn't opened because this is currently telling it it's too cold. So let's actually let it through. Yeah, let all that oil through. I've got this pipe at the moment as granite. We might have to replace some of these with granite as we go, which is why I've still got these as the doors, so we can actually just break in and deal with it. Or also we can climb up here without having to break in. It will break the liquid continuity, but that's okay while we're just getting it running. This valve, I'm going to leave it at 10,000 for now, because I think it will work just with the thermosensors. We can adjust it with the valve if need be. But I think that's fine. What's in the pod? An arbor acorn? Sure, why not? You're a good dupe. You're a very good dupe. Operating, husbandry, immune to food poisoning. I guess gourmet isn't that amazing. We don't need more dupes though. This is the thing. We need a run where we can start being some more dupes again. What's the hydrogen situation like in here? Yeah, this one bit of oxygen never deleted somehow, and I don't quite know why. Oh well. Right. I believe you're done on all these bridges now, so let's actually just rebuild those quickly. So that can go there. Go there. Go there. This will be enough polluted water to run these plants for a while. And then eventually we could probably just get rid of this pipe altogether. In fact, for now, let's actually just do it like this. No. No, let's do it how we were. I'm still happy to boil all of this eventually. Okay. So I'll get it all out there. Let's give the dupes on Ryora something else to do. I don't know what the fuck I've been letting these guys get up to. I mean, at least they're not stressing out now. Now we built them a juke bot, but I guess it's because we're not actually getting this polluted water filtered out fast enough. I think I know what I need to do. I mean, we need to boil more liquid. This volcano is boiling some liquid now, which is good. That's going to help. We just need at least one of our volcanoes to stop being dormant. Why have we got water in here? Oh, this is fine. We're allowed water in here. This is okay. I guess at the moment we're prioritizing getting rid of this, because this is space where we might add something to do with the base. Yeah, that makes sense. In terms of bleach stone, we still have some bleach stone for geotuning. We have been geotuning this called Steam Vent. This isn't active at the moment. This has gone dormant now, which is fine. You've been making some glass just because I wanted you to generate some more heat in here. I don't think that's really relevant anymore. So turn that off. You don't need to do that anymore. Yeah, I need to get you guys actually doing stuff. What do I want you to do? You know what? Let's be silly. Let's get you to... Let's get you to dig in here and dig all this stuff out. There you go. Get irradiated, idiots. So we are pumping the cool salt slush back now. The polluted water is pumping back over here again as well. We're just not sending it back fast enough. But I really just don't need you guys to do anything. I don't want to delete you. Oh, hold on. Power. We have access to power. There's this plant just needs accessing. Right. How are we gonna get in there? Let's see. This liquid doesn't seem to be getting into here somehow. So here's the plan. Dig this. Dig this. Dig this. Dig this. Get in here. Dig all of this stuff out. Sorry, Mr. Pip. Your time has come. We're invading your home. Grab all of this. And then what we'll do is we'll actually dig underneath here. Get in here. We'll make a little liquid lock here. And we'll make it like a vacuum lock. Then we'll heat seal it. We'll put in an Atmos suit dock. And we'll do what we did in Arboreal Airheads here. And then you guys will have some extra power. Because at the moment you're just running off of solar power, which is mostly fine. I could expand the solar power as well, now I think about it. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that as well. Maybe we can set up a power network over there as well. I'm just thinking, eventually we're going to want something here. Oh no! Oh no! The lights for the nyctophones have been turning on and off, so they've been scared. Oh, that's really sad. Feels bad. The dreamers are still fine, but poor Frank is suffering. I feel really bad about that now. So how many Geotunes we got available? So these two are available. We don't need all of these on the Steam vent. I think one will do. So I think we set these three to Larry, but I think we turn them off. Because they'll get Geotuned with the Abyssalite as well, because we're already loading these with Abyssalite loaders. I think we're supposed to be anyways. I think we have to remove these plants and do that. Yeah, so disable these as well. Yeah. And then remove these, and then we'll put the conveyor loaders in for the Abyssalite. Oh, interesting. Does it make a different noise when you put a different geyser in here? I feel like that was different to the other noise. Also, we have a lot of oxygen masks in here. Yes, we've used those recently, haven't we? So anyways. Auto-sweeper, auto-sweeper. And then remove this. Move this. And we can continue to load this. So, where's that power wire going? Here. That's fine. So, that was not a lot of oil. I thought that was more oil than that. Okay, so let's actually reconnect. I'm trying to drain it from here. If I do it from here, will that drain it? Yes. Okay. We don't want to dump too much more in here. Oh, hold on. I need to disconnect this. Yeah, here you go. This is currently at 150 degrees C. That's fine. You may as well grab all of this stuff. Yes, we grabbed everything. We're down to micrograms of sour gas in these rooms. Across the board. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, that's definitely enough oil for now. So that can go there. We can remove these. So that oil is just waste oil. So we do actually want to dump all that first. Just hook this up first, once this actually starts boiling, and then we'll... So in fact, actually, once this liquid gets here, we've got 2 tiles for the crude oil. I can just turn on the automation for this, and then we can just set the pipe to run all the liquid over. Who's asleep? Frankie is asleep. That's fine. Who dropped their overalls? Anyone missing clothes? Ruby is missing clothes. I don't think Ruby's here. Okay. You need to put a conveyor loader here. That's fine. We're still loading these with all the abyssalite for the sulfur geysers. Metal stocks are increasing. We're gonna finish that salt conveyor line once we've gained some more metal again. How is the rust going? Yeah, rust is going fine. There's no shortage of salt. There's no shortage of rust. We still have 426 tons of rust. And there's plenty more on the map to mine, so I'm not fussed about rust. The thing is, we have an absolute load of backup hydrogen from here. It would be nice to actually set up some extra hydrogen generators just as a backup power line, in case we need to make more production. We do have loads of coal. I could keep setting up coal generators in these rooms, but the power wire transformer situation is becoming unmanageable. There's got to be a better way. This system works for relatively small bases, but if you're trying to load like literally a whole conductive wire, it gets too messy. So this Gulp Volcano hasn't needed taming yet. I mean, it's kind of getting close to the point of needing taming, because this is getting close to the point of being a hazard. So here's the thing as well. We really aren't backing up on water, are we? This is the hot water pipe. Here's what I think I should actually do. Wait, why am I still dumping it in here? I mean, I think I was doing that so that we had some research water. This is hot water. I mean, this should be hot water, surely. We're just leaching the heat out into the environment? Okay. That is primarily just going into the spawn and dumping down here for the occasional research. You know what, you can do some more research, that's fine. Let's just start grabbing all the text that we can actually get. We have 147 databanks. We'll be fine. You guys do research very quickly. Okay, there's all the oil in there. So now I flip this. I'm going to keep this one set to 403 as well for now. And then I'll actually connect this. And hopefully we just dump the whole of the rest of this oil pipe on here. And we'll leave these pipes in here, but I don't think we need them filled at the moment. Yeah, I think that's going to drain all the way, and then it should just drain normally from this bridge. Then I can remove this bridge. And this pipe. I feel like this is somewhat starting to make sense. Sulfur is still leaking out a fair bit of heat into this insulated pipe. We got almost 9,000 kilograms per tile of pressure on this sulfur. Not bad, not bad. How much sulfur do we have now? We have 353 tons. Easy. So what's the temperature situation? So this has stayed fairly cold, okay. This is getting fairly hot, which is fine. We're still getting salt out of this. Why are we getting salt out of this? Is this... Oh, this is the salt conveyor line for the actual volcanoes. The metal volcanoes. Okay. Wait. We're dumping that all in here. I didn't even bother hooking that up to the bit over here. That's hilarious. Because this is definitely where we actually need salt. Yeah, because, like, all the salt from our metal volcanoes and from the actual volcano needs to go somewhere. We've got another salt conveyor just going up here. So really, what I could have actually done is I could have put it on this line. I mean, we're sending rock up here as well for the hatches, so I think that does make sense. So this line is going over here. I think what I should be doing is I should be dumping half the salt in here, and half of it should be going to the actual bit here. This is a salt line, so we just need to connect it to this line. Which means we might actually be able to do this. So we half and half it. So half the salt goes down here. And half of it goes into this room where it dumps next to the rock crusher. So at the moment, this is for refined metal. So this shouldn't be connected here at all. This should be going half here. That should be going all the way down here, and then that should be going half here. Yeah, because it's all coming up from here. Okay, that's like meat and stuff as well. Why are we dumping meat in here? I don't think that's correct. It's supposed to be eggshells. Oh god. I feel like I'm on the cusp of actually doing this. Right. Cut that. We need to make like a 50-50 fork. So like, half it goes down here, half it goes in here. But then that won't work, because that won't be connected. We'll need to do some more bridges when we... I think we just do it like this. 50-50 fork here, so half it goes this way onto here, the table salt, half of it goes this way, the actual regular salt. And then I can just go all the way over here, and I can feed on that. Okay, and then that conveyor line... Okay, now we're just straight up using steel for this, so maybe let's not do that. Got some copper ore left I can use. So then that salt just needs to go onto this line here. Okay, that seems doable. Whatever, I'll use steel for these two bridges. Steel is literally more abundant than metal ore now. That's so stupid. So let's just do that, yeah. Okay. Then this goes up here. Over this way. We're adding to the spaghetti ball. We're making meatballs out of spaghetti. The problem with a system like this is I'm never going to be able to actually look at it and objectively say whether it's working or not, because I'm never going to actually understand it upon looking at it. It makes sense when you're building it at the time, but then it's impossible to read afterwards. I'm just going to have to get better at spreading these systems out, so I can actually read them. This isn't even a problem from the original save, because we never even got to this point with the original save. I just went mad with power. But that should get all the salt to this room. And half of it from the volcano should... half of it from the metal volcano should go up here. And the rest, which is primarily coming from the magma volcano, is going to default to going through there. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that. So let's separate that off. And then I think we're good. There's still the mystery of the grubs that we've got to solve. Let's just remove this altogether. We don't need this. Right, okay. This is going to erupt in 2.8 cycles. This has not been geotuned, which is correct. 2.8 cycles. Pipe is full of oil. So it's clearly working going that way as well. That's good. So now we literally just need it to run. So that just means that we've got to wait. It's going to erupt in half an hour, and then we'll see it in action. And I've got to make sure that nothing's broken. But this hydro sensor, set this to send a green signal if it's above 100 kilograms? I think this was set to above so that we were definitely letting in through some liquid. Because if this wasn't set to above, the liquid would just drip past us and this wouldn't function. So this must be to make sure that we're letting in a certain amount of magma. Let's set this to like 400. And then this we're going to set to be red 1, green 10. So it opens up a little bit and then it closes for a while. I don't think you need both of these here. I think one of these would probably do. But we designed it with both originally. So I put them in here just so we can do either or. It's very important that we have this tile open, because if you don't have this tile open above the door, it teleports to magma. Because originally when we did this in the Vedante oil zone, it literally went outside into the map. Because there was just a column of tiles here. That definitely shouldn't happen with this build. Yeah, I'm getting happier with this. I built that bridge wrong. I built that bridge wrong. Did I just literally rebuild all those bridges the exact wrong way? No, I didn't. Okay, that's good. No, I'm just misreading that. It's trying to go this way, and it's failing. I think I need to... Yeah, because it's trying to go through this bridge, so let's actually block that pipe. I think I actually need to do... I think I need to do something like this. I don't think this pipe needs to be insulated. I think we want that to exchange heat with the environment. We want it to be insulated through this bit, because this is potentially hot water. Okay. What are you doing over here? Because we wanted you to actually come in here so that we could get to the thing. We're going to have to remove some of this stuff. That's fine. Yeah, just remove that. We just have a casual 10.2 tons of solid carbon dioxide down here. That's fine. Are there any more of these plants available? There is one here. Seed there. There's a carbon dioxide geyser here as well. Yeah, you've got a little bit of work to do on this. I'm not overly concerned about that. So the polluted water income is limited because we're trying to boil all of the brine. And we're not quite managing it because we don't have enough stuff to boil the sheer amount of brine that we actually have. I think this is fine. I never drywalled this. Look, I never drywalled this. Oops, I have a very important task for you. Yes. I'm glad we solved the Sweetle overpopulation issue. What is this chute for? Oh, that's just where we're dumping the metal ore. That's kind of funny. I guess we do need it in the base. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't think any of this stuff is changing at this point. Grub grubs are doing fine. I could actually plant some plants for the grub fruit. For the grubs to rub, maybe. But we just don't need the food. Let's have a think about this. Yeah, you're getting more polluted water now. That's good. Yeah, because we built that pipe. Okay, now this is actually working correctly. So we're going to be able to empty all that pipe. That's good. Okay. Let's relocate the Pacu for the crude oil bit. That sounds funny. So, fish feeder goes here. There you go. I'm just going to open this up. The carbon dioxide is insulative enough. I don't think this is actually mattering. So you can come in here. We need a fish release as well. we're just going to do this while we're waiting for the volcano to erupt. You know, practical goals. Holy crap, I'm doing it. Fish and oil. Yeah. We just need fire. Mmm. Yummy. So you know what we could do actually? So because these are now hooked up to a geotuner, this will send a green signal when the geyser is erupting. So I should actually put a notifier on here so we don't miss out on this. There's a notifier. Yeah. I guess I'll just put one over here. I'm hoping that will work even if the building's disabled. Maybe it wouldn't. What do you think, Leofard? Does a geotuner provide an automation signal if it's disabled? Right, notifier. Who's here? The sheer amount of refined metal we have compared to the amount of regular metal we have is just silly. I'm really looking forward to actually getting this running. We'll make sure to save it before it erupts as well. So the end of cycle 525 is when it should erupt. I think it'll be worth having this on anyways, because this erupts so infrequently, we'll want to know when it's actually erupting. How's the copper volcano doing? Is that erupting yet? No. This is going to erupt in 3 cycles. Yeah, because we've got all these fish down here. Now, we're letting the fish flop out over here. I think ultimately I just want the space in the base for other things. And we got Gulp Fish. How have I actually got all Gulp Fish? I haven't. There's just quite a few of them in there. Okay, so we need to move the fish. So how big is this tank? So this tank is 70 tiles. So we could have like 8 fish in here. 8 breeders. Maybe. We'll just move a load of gulpfish over. They should... And the gulpfish should help keep everything cool. That's actually why we're doing it, because they will help keep everything cool, which is very silly. Because the fresh fish will come out at that point. We'll need to think about this a bit more. Hold on, not that one. That's the one that I'm already actually moving. We're just going to experiment. We put the water fort in here. We have to at least let the fish actually swim around. Imagine if we do this. Imagine if we get the volcano petroleum boiler working, and we make the thumbnail Goth Fish Tank. And we don't even allude to the volcano existing. It's a complete red herring. Like, that wasn't the point of what we were doing at all. Today is a fish stream. Right, there's 3 in here. Yeah, scrap you as well. 3 will do for now. Maybe what I'll do is I'll have the actual breeder fish in here, and then we'll just put a load of fish tanks over here for, like, the other fish. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we'll just have all the fish in this top bit. That'd be silly. How's this water doing? This water is way too hot. Because the polluted water is way too hot. Makes sense. So why is that polluted water so hot? Is it coming out hot? Some of it is. We have got a mixture of geysers. I suspect it's because this was supposed to be insulated to stop the polluted water from heating up. That pipe is actually empty now, okay. Yeah, re-insulate this, please. My bad. Wait, can we actually... Here you go, Stinky. Can we actually access this? We can. That's good. Okay. Ladder's there as well. Sounds good. Yeah, priority 9 that. What building's broken? The liquid pipe? No! Why is the liquid pipe broken? Why is this a regular liquid pipe? Why is this a regular liquid pipe? This should be insulated. In actual fact, this should be a loop going around like this. And it should be insulated. Yeah, just do something like that. Hmm. I need to do the same on the other volcanoes. Not this one, because it's just dumping up here. This one's the end of the line as well. Okay. I just want to get this water out of this pipe. It pleases me. There we go. We originally set this up to boil polluted water, and then I realized that boiling brine is actually going to be the constraint on what we're doing. The polluted water is something we want to actually feed to plants. And I should probably actually just pump this polluted water out of here at some point as well. Got a little bit over here. I set up a filter over here. What's this for? That is for polluted water turning into regular water. Let's see. This goes dormant in 23 cycles. I think we probably mess around with the Gulp Volcano when it's dormant. There's another one up here. Right? No. We really only have one Gulp Volcano? I thought we had two. I guess we have a Gulp Volcano on another asteroid. Yeah, whatever. I think we can pump most of this water out. Let's actually just stick this here. This is too hot. We can't feed this to plants. Whatever, we'll just leave it. What are you guys actually doing? Why are you not building this? You are building this, okay. Have we set up the notifier? So this needs to go... Larry has had enough. That's going to be an R. There we go. Then we'll know when that volcano erupts. So if we look at the automation signal now, that is red. So I think the building being disabled isn't affecting that. We'll test it. Are you guys sure that you don't have like a load of random errands somewhere that I've told you to do? I guess you're building all this conveyor rail at the moment, and that's what you're mostly doing. There. You mostly finished doing that. Okay. Very tempted to speed to it, but you seem to have a lot of non-construction errands that you need to catch up on as well. Whiskers is getting so big, she keeps uprooting all the plants. I'm constantly replanting them. I might have to... Yes, you. You're being a very silly fish. Talking about you. Come here. Whiskers. Dang. You can see she just jostled some plants around. That's her work. That's what she does. Right. Are you actually done on this? Okay, so that is going to loop through there now. Yep, you're getting this finished too. That's nice. Yeah, get that finished. So now that's going to keep looping around. Okay. Probably fine. Right, what's in the pod? Steel? Yeah, I'll take some steel. We have no shortage of steel. So now what I'm hoping is salt. So salt is coming here from the volcano. That's good. And metal. Okay. It's salt and metal. I see. So what we actually need to do is we need to put a sensor on this and dump the metal by the metal refineries where it was going here. But then that's going to get swept up in here anyways, isn't it? We have refined metal going into here, don't we? No? What about iron? Yeah. Okay, iron can go there. The rest of the metal can go there, but half of it is going to end up in the rust Deodorizer room isn't amazing. Yeah, because this room needs to be... We are actively cooling this room, but that's not... Actually, you know what? We're actively cooling this room. Maybe we just dump all the refined metal in here to cool it. Like, we have enough cooling. The quicker we can get this brine through this system, I think it's probably fine. Yeah, let's just try it. Let's just try it. I guess it's fine. Here you go. Salt comes out there. And now I'm actually going to get you to make table salt again. I'm going to get you to do this on, like, a lower priority, maybe. Nah. I'll just get you to make table salt. Paku can technically survive in liquid tungsten. I mean, yeah, we have seen the magma Paku in action. It just can't survive very long. I feel more confident in the Gulp Fish. So let's see, what seeds are we going to feed you again? What are we feeding them at the moment? It's going to be like rub fruit seeds, right? Yeah, what are you eating? Yeah, you're eating mealwood seeds. Is that it? Just double check our seed stocks. Sounds like someone's using a geotuner. Catalina is. So we have 403 mealwood seeds. Does not seem to be going up. We aren't growing a lot of plants here, realistically. We've been growing them kind of on and off. I think we do the rub fruit seeds over here. And these fish are all tame, so we shouldn't have any issues about that. So we can just fill up the thing, 200 kilograms. And then... yeah, I guess just do that. Okay. Who is coming to do this stuff? No worries, Pharaoh. The VOD is always available on YouTube if you ever fancy coming back. We are kind of just waiting around at the moment for the volcano to erupt. But we'll be done soon. Right. Yell that. Do it. Move fish. We must at least see one gulp fish in here to be satisfied. We have to see a gulp fish enjoy the fort. Right, Abe is on the case. Where is Abe? Abe is down here. He's wearing his Paku grabbing hat. Yeah, grab them, Paku. And then hopefully we should end up with just gulp fry in that one, because it'll be too cold for normal fish. Yep, he's just literally bagged the fish in like a plastic bag. He's taking it up. So now my question is, why... why bother with fish traps now? You can still get out here, can't you? Yeah, that's good. You're gonna go in the tube? You're going to go in the tube. With a fish. Fish in a tube. You know, sometimes when I'm gravel siphoning this tank, a fish might get a bit too curious and end up going up to the tube. But, I don't think I've ever accidentally siphoned a fish through the tube the whole way. They've usually been smart enough to let me know. Hey, I'm in the tube. Get me out of here. Fish. Fish. What do you think, fella? You're glum. You found your food. That's good. You're definitely going to lay some eggs. You're going to go in the waterfall? Amazing. He's getting cozy. Yeah. Yeah. Fish. Fish in the sulfur oil tank. Very good. Oh, look, he's going in the back bit. Is he going to come back out? Yeah. Yay, cozy fish. He's nice and cozy in his pool of, like, frozen oil. So this guy can go down to -50. Why is it raining sulfur? Because we have some silly decisions with our sulfur tamer. We're dumping it in at 125 degrees into this pool of oil that we're cooling with the aquatuners. And I thought this would be more effective at conducting the heat out. It's mildly effective. It's not as effective as I'd like. I mean, we do have enough sulfur coming out of this machine cold that it is feeding the grubs. If we go over here... No, not the grubs, the sweetles. Yeah, this is backing up a fair bit. So they are getting automatically fed from here. But it's not massive overproduction. A lot of it is spending a lot of its time being cooled on the loop. Although, that being said... Oh yeah, we just caught a batch coming out. That's why it's also cold. Yeah, solid sulfur is not a good conductor. We're condensing it right away, but the thing is, when it actually condenses, it's not actually coming out super cold. Like, it's losing about 30 degrees of heat, and then the rest, we still need to cool it down the rest of the way. Yeah, Mimar's got a fish. Amazing. No, Mimar's got seeds. Okay. Ava's got one more fish. Yeah, we've got 2 fish. A breeding pair. So, the issue with this at the moment is the fish is going to get loaded on the sulfur line, the fish eggs. So we need to make sure that the fish eggs go somewhere different, and I'm not sure where that is yet. Oh, they shouldn't go in here because they're not actually going to get loaded on there. So, I think it makes sense. We could put the loader here. And then bridge it over, maybe. Yeah, we can just bridge it over here. So if I just put that off. Okay, hold on. You're not actually gonna loop around that way? Kinda weird. Okay, whatever. I don't care. So that can go out here. Now the only thing is, oh, look at this. If the fish lay eggs here, it's not going to work. Well, that's rubbish. I could put another auto sweeper in, I guess. You're lucky I love you, fish. So that can go there, and then they're both in range of wherever this load is going to go. So that ladder can go. I'm going to put that loader up here. We did not need this fish release, did we? How is this storing 13 critters? Oh, because it's not a rune. Okay. Let's make it a rune. We're not going to do anything too serious with these guys today, but I will have to do something with Paku again at some point and explore new mechanics. Yeah, 3 fish. You can't see them very clearly. Depleted uranium is the best form of uranium. Change my mind. I don't think you're entirely wrong. I'm a big fan of the liquid uranium, as you know. Right, that can go in here. That can just go in here, and... Where am I going to put the eggs at the moment? I don't know, I'm just going to... dump them out here, have them all flop around in here. Oh, I could make this a little fish tank, couldn't I? And by a little fish tank, I mean a big fish tank. We just have a load of fish breeders down here. Is that what we do? I'll consider it. So this is literally just for sulfur. And then everything else can come out on this conveyor. Right, volcano is going to erupt in 0.3 cycles. We have rising pressure. The big moment is imminent. If you are lurking, you might want to wake up. Just saying. Anyone lurking who normally posts in chat? This is your final warning. Wee woo, wee woo. Oh. I'm sure we're gonna melt something, make some sour gas, do something stupid. Is there any actual building work that needs doing otherwise? I don't think there is. Oops, just shuffling resources around at the moment, I think. Oh, he's sleeping. They're going to be sleeping with the fish soon. Very, very warm in there. Looks like they're bad, but are actually viable for the Martian frozen asteroids. I feel like they're underrated. Like, if you have the refined metal to feed them. Yeah. Eat the seeds. Right, so this is set to all except the sulfur. Sulfur should be an agricultural resource. Change my mind. You guys getting table salt again? No. Not yet. I believe the table salt is being dumped in the freezer. Is that correct? I do have a conveyor line that is suspiciously going out here with table salt on it, so I think that is correct. Good. So we're just dumping that in the freezer, and then they'll manually put it there. Okay. Frozen and marsh with at least 3 tungsten iron volcanoes. Yeah, well, there you go. Right, this is going to erupt in 24 seconds. Alright. I'm gonna, let's see. Activate all the spooks. Yeah, there you go. You get a spook. We're gonna give you another one. We're gonna give you a hello there.
Hello there.
We're doing the volcano. Alright. Let's see this erupt, see how it goes. Doesn't feel good the power's getting interrupted. We still have a little bit of sour gas in here. Let's see. I do not like that the power is getting interrupted while we're doing this. That being said, I did not set up a shutoff for this power line. So this should not get interrupted unless we actually run out. This is a critical line. I made sure of it. Alright, 1 second to go. Here we go. Larry has had enough. We got magma. We got magma. It is flowing. Magma is very viscous. It's gradually edging over. It's going to contact the steel door. Yes. Maybe we make this the thumbnail, where we actually have the volcano erupting and we see what happens. Maybe. I want to get a shot with the liquid uranium in it. Okay. Door will open again momentarily. It's all heating up. That's good. We'll see how high it fills up. Okay. Yep. So a little bit came up here and condensed. That's fine. We have about 400 kilograms of magma in here. It's not quite enough to actually trigger this. We want a little bit more to drop in first. Okay, now that's condensed because it conducted heat with the door. Okay. It's fine. Isn't the insulation going to melt since it's igneous rock next to a volcano? In theory, yes. But I don't think it's going to happen for a while because there's no gas exchange with the magma. Okay. Yeah, this is still condensing in here, so that's going to get let through momentarily. We do need some magma to actually get down here to Melt this. Okay. There's some magma. Okay. So the magma came down here and immediately melted the heavy wire. So now we have liquid uranium down here. So now that is going to exchange heat with the debris, and that is going to start heating up the tiles here. See? And now that is going to start conducting heat across to the diamond, and that's going to start cooking the oil. And we're keeping dumping in the magma. It's all going to condense very quickly. I mean, you would see it condense very quickly, except except it's the daybreak. You're getting that 625 times multiplier to conductivity by having two liquids interact with each other. So it just immediately condenses into rock. So this is getting loaded. This is heating up, but because it's in a vacuum, it's not heating up too much. Also because the rock is a conductor. The rock is an insulator. So it's not very conductive with the machine anyways. So now the rock is hot enough, well, now that the liquid is here, it's starting to circulate the rock around. So that's going to go through here and keep heating this up. You can see the diamond is heating up very quickly. A lot of heat is being injected. Unlike niobium. Yeah, we're going to have fun with the niobium volcano. That's going to happen at some point. I'm pretty happy with how this has worked. I think it's getting dropped in at a fairly good clip. And not an unmanageable rate. So this oil is going to take a while to heat up. We do have aluminium stuff here. Maybe we put something else here. This is going to next erupt in 12 cycles. So now what we're going to do is we're going to activate these and we're going to geotune the volcano 3 times. And you know what? The cool steam volcano... The cool steam volcano, Jesus Christ. The cool steam vent is dormant, so we're going to do it with 4 geotunings. Yes, the notifier worked even though the building was disabled, so that's good. But yeah, this seems to be working 100% as intended at the moment. Obviously, there's a lot of oil in here at the moment, so it's going to take a while to... It's going to take a while to heat all of this up. And then we can start the flow. But it does seem to be letting in 400 kilogram packets pretty well. This stuff isn't overheating. The conveyor loader is actually cooling down because of the cooling loop. That's good. I'm very satisfied with this so far. It turns out actually designing something advanced sometimes pays off. There's still sour gas in here, which is mildly annoying. That's probably going to stop this from working perfectly. Oil is up to 250 now. Aluminium is getting very hot. Wait a minute. This is bad. This is bad. This aluminium is going to melt before this heats up. Oh, no. That's bad. This aluminium is going to... Oh, look. Okay, look. We got some petroleum out. It flashed. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Right. This is working. Good. It's boiling. There is sour gas in here, but it doesn't seem to have stopped this from functioning. That's good. This is all going to get pushed out. You can always spam conductive power bridges and automation ribbon bridges for conducting heat. That's true. That is true. We could have done that as well. So the petroleum is coming out here. This is actually not too bad. So the first lot of crude oil boiled. And we've got to wait for the second lot to boil as well. This aluminium, I think, is going to melt. It's going to melt at 660. We may have put in a little bit too much crude oil here. Oh, no, this is all heating up. Yeah, no, this is fine. It's getting there. Yep. Okay. So that has boiled. Okay. Now the vent is going to activate and this is going to turn off. And yeah, now it's working. It's going to probably break the pipe a few times while this starts running. But yeah, the doors are opening and preventing this from getting too hot. We're dumping more crude oil in, and when it gets below the flashing temperature, it stops running. But this is why I have two separate sensors here. One is for the liquid itself in general, and one is for the liquid right next to the tile. So I'm pleased this has actually worked with 2 diamond tiles and 1 aluminium tile. So the oil is going in now. The petroleum is flowing. Petroleum is nice and cool. The crude oil is still heating up in the exchanger. So it's going to take a little minute to get to max flow rate. But we haven't actually had to use this valve either. Okay, so now what's happening is we're letting the heat in here. This is heating up quite a lot. Why aren't these running? Why aren't these running? What's going on? I hooked up the wrong wire. The steam turbines aren't running. No. Right. Okay. Let's think very carefully about it. So, where is this power wire going? That should be going. I'm just going to disconnect that. It's going to go here. And then we're going to build this. That's going to be a yellow alert. So that's going to run 2 of these. No, they're disabled because the pressure isn't high enough. Yes, now we're boiling some brine because the temperature in here is hot enough. We're starting to boil that with the extra heat from this. These steam turbines should activate once the air pressure gets high enough over here. Which... Oh, I didn't set that sensor. Okay, that explains why that one's not going off. Okay, so this is running now. So now we're getting more power. This was the whole aim of this, was to get power to boil brine. Which is working. There's a little bit of magma in here, which isn't actually exchanging heat with anything. That's fine. So the petroleum's boiling away. This seems to be running fine now. It's gonna keep speeding up and slowing down. I think that this is okay. So temperature in here is around 200-ish. Temperature in here is a little bit lower because the heat is mostly being transferred from over here, which was by design. Right, so now those steam turbines are hooked up as well. Okay, that's good. Right, remove that. The average Arisia base, way too many wires and pipes next to each other. Yes, fair. I'll take that one. I need to space them out more. That is absolutely the thing I need to do. Yes, the dupes will take a little bit longer to walk over there. But that's fine. Dupes are fast enough. The petroleum is flowing. Okay, all good. I don't think we're going to get this sour gas out of here at this point. I'm not sure that even matters. The rest of this sour gas should actually get pumped out. It's just going to be a matter of time. The rock is still going to circulate in here. When is... So the salt is coming... The salt is being picked up. That's fine. We already knew about that. This rock is not going to cool down for a while. But this stuff is being kept cool by the conductive panels. Okay. I'm actually satisfied that this is working. I think we've actually done it. Yeah, we've got 4 geotuners on this now. So the next eruption will be a max temperature, max output eruption. That'll really get this going. Yeah, I think this is fine. There's still plenty of heat in here. The diamond has cooled down a fair bit. The rock is slowly leaching heat into the diamond. But the conveyor belt is what's going to really speed it up. So once the rock gets below 530-ish... You know, actually, let's set this to 540. Here you go. Once it gets below the temperature where it would cause sour gas, we'll send it into the steam. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with all this automation, how that's going to. Because it's heating this up when it actually needs heating up, and when this doesn't need heating up, this is connecting over here if it's too cold. And then that heats up immediately. And then gets boiled again. Now the only issue... Yeah, steam pressure is still fairly high. I think we're fine. I think we're good. I literally think we've set up a petroleum boiler, volcano, tamer, without any actual issues today. Like, nothing hardcore broke. We did get a little bit of sour gas, but it didn't actually break anything. I mean, I guess I'm counting my chickens before they've hatched, kind of. This isn't overheating. We are boiling all the brine now, so this brine is actually starting to circulate. Like, if we look at the brine up here... Like, this is moving quickly enough now. We're getting the polluted water out at a decent clip. I mean, I'm not going to pretend it's not completely backing up, but that's because we have, like, that's because we have this geyser here that's actually, like, properly blocked as well. Like, we have a lot of water, realistically, that we're trying to boil. And we're pumping it in from over here as well. But yeah, this pipe is flowing pretty well now. Let's see all the things we're boiling with this pipe. So it starts going down here. We've got it going in the aluminium volcano. That's all getting boiled pretty quickly. We're getting all the nice hot water out of there. We're boiling this water mostly because I didn't want to clean it up. That's fine. We've got more stuff being sent to this aluminium volcano, which is dormant, which is fine. This copper volcano is going to erupt in 0.6 cycles, so we'll keep an eye out for that as well. And then that liquid is going up here to the iron volcano. It's not currently active. Dormant now. We keep going around here. And the magma volcano is just eating all of this. So this is good. This is really what we wanted. And if we geotune this is going to keep running for ages. Yeah, I think making this one tile shorter than the original design was right cool. I think there's slightly less heat flux over here, but I think this is fine. Why is this so hot? What's going on with this water? Oh, this is hot because the pressure over here hasn't been getting high enough. I guess we just needed to keep them actually activating. Maybe I need to set this to a lower threshold. Let's set this to like 10,000. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, because the pressure up in here is way higher. Let's actually set this to like 7,500. Oasis but the Sandus Volcano sounds like a dumb challenge. Yeah. Man, I do want to see them do some more creative map types. Okay, we've now got all 4 steam turbines running. Okay, that's good. We got food poisoning on our steam. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Okay, so now what's happening is the rock is actually coming in here. So let's have a look at this. So the rock is coming in here like 540 degrees. And then that is cycling around in here. That's heating everything up. That would explain why everything was so hot over here as well. This is now kicked in, which is good. And then if we look at this, so this is set to send green signal when it's below 200. So if it's below 200, it still comes out here. But at the moment, we're still circulating all the rock in here. But we're not actually going to dump any more coolant in here. We're not going to dump any more coolant in here unless it gets below 195. So that means it should be getting to 195 somewhere, which means this should activate at some point. Right? Maybe we need a bit more mass in here. Let's get this to like 10,000 and let's get this to like 20,000. Let's do that. We can't set this any higher than 20,000. If we could, we probably would. I think we need a little bit more mass in here. Yeah, this oil's up to 360 degrees now. And then the petroleum's coming in here. It's down to about 150 over here. It's down to about 40 here. Oh, I need to set this. I need to set this to send green silver above 10 kilograms. Mm-hmm. Very funny. So T is the attack hotkey. Yes, very funny. I like it. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Yeah, we're getting petroleum in here. That's room temperature petroleum. And then that's going to go and make plastic. And again, the purpose of the cooling the petroleum down is to preheat the crude oil. So we have to inject less heat into it. So even though this build would probably work with 100-degree petroleum, we might as well cool it down further because the oil might come in cooler. Welcome back, Bayflower. There's still moose slander. Yep, indeed. We haven't even done anything with moose. The moose slander is real. Yes, we got Paku. You still haven't built this? Really? How dare you? What exactly are you up to that you can't build a little thing for the eggs? Look, we've got 2 eggs in here already. You know, this actually finished a bit sooner than I thought it would. I didn't think this was going to go that smoothly. I was hoping to get like 2 VODs out of this. I might actually just upload it as 1 VOD now. Who knows? Because I mean, there is more stuff we could do. There's always more stuff we could do. But I feel like this is actually just working. Like without issue. Like, any rock going anywhere? No, the salt's all coming out fine. I think that's probably the issue, is that the rock isn't actually going down. 5-hour VOD. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. I like doing the 3-hour VODs. I feel like 5 hours is a bit much. Like, I don't realistically expect anyone to get to the end of a 5-hour video. 3 hours is a bit of a push. But equally, I don't want to split them into like hour-long chunks and then interrupt them all the time and then... and then just upload stuff every 6 hours. That'd be kind of cringe. And I just don't have time to edit the videos. I don't have time to edit the VODs into videos. I do like doing that, but we just don't have time. There's a lot of 20-hour video essays that explicitly are meant to be watched all at once. I mean, I suppose. Yeah, no, I'm very happy with this. The only thing being, I'm probably going to have to adjust the sensor on this, because I don't think this is going to get below around 220. Yeah, let's do that. So let's set this to about... I think I actually just want to cool the liquid a bit more. So we're not dumping brine in here unless it's above 195. It's usually above 195 in here. The steam is hotter than the oil is. My middle mouse button has just stopped working completely. That's irritating. No, it hasn't. It just doesn't... It doesn't let you use the middle mouse button while you've got one of these menus open. That's interesting. Hmm. Alright, let's dump liquid in here if it's above 180. And then get the rock out if it's above 200. Because I do not want it to be max temperature in here. I want it to be below 200 in here at all times, really. Middle mouse button navigates around like this. I've used WAS key for a while, but the middle mouse button does that as well. Let's see. Yeah, I'll take some coal. We only have 1.4 kilotons of coal. That's hardly anything. Oh, look, another Gulp Fish. Let's go grab you. You're miserable? Yeah, that makes sense. You're miserable because you're not in the oil tank. Here you go. Right, there's clearly a reason you're not building this, right? You're just out of the material. Yeah, you're out of the material. Okay. That would have been good to know, like, a while ago. Same with this. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. I mean, just talking from experience, I used to upload 2-part VODs as one a while ago. And they generally did not get as much viewership, which I thought was a shame, because usually the most interesting stuff ended up happening in those long sessions. So that's why I split it up now, so that it's 3-hour chunks. So every VOD type video is the same length, and then the length doesn't affect whether people watch the content or not, because they're all more or less the same length. So the people who are going to watch a VOD are going to watch it, regardless of how long the actual session was. Yeah, I'm happy with these airlocks as well. I mean, I'm sure this could be slightly more efficient, but this is absolutely running. We're getting chunks out. We're going to keep getting more out as it keeps running. Maybe we do try it with the valve, because it looks like we're getting about 2 kilograms a second out. Let's try setting it to 2 kilograms. We'll fiddle around with this. We've got time to fiddle around with this. When we did this before, we spud it up slowly with a constant flow rate, and we increased the flow rate. Because when it's pausing, you're not getting the heat exchanging going on. So I imagine it's probably not as efficient doing it stop-start like this. I think it's time you do space mining. Yeah, me too. We're not doing any on this run. This run is not about space travel. But Arboreal Airheads, definitely. We're definitely going to do it there. We're just about getting to a good point with refined metal on that run. I reckon on Monday, we're going to get the cool steam vent tamer sauna bit finished, and we're going to make more refined metal with that. And then we're getting more from the swamp planet constantly, as our loner works on that and the volcanoes come online and we start geotuning them. And then once we've got enough refined metal, the world's our oyster, really. I think the next objective for that is to actually refine the ethanol and do poke shells and all that stuff and explore that. And do the polluted dirt. But I'm pretty sure we have a polluted dirt field nearby, or like a forested bit nearby where we can grab stuff. Yeah, have you set this now? Yeah, you have. Okay. That's good. Right. We have brine. There's slightly too much brine in here. I don't think... Is this actually erupted? Yes, this has erupted because we've got hot copper in here. That's good. I need to do something with this, though. Yes, we've got an AND gate here. Send green signal if above 125. Yep. And send a green signal if you're detecting steam. Okay. I want to do a Oasis plus flipped, Moonlit plus radio. Yeah, flipped Farthers was fun. I really enjoyed the flipped asteroid start. That was really good. I've obviously enjoyed Iridio as well, because that was the first stream run we did. And now I just want to do an Oasis, because it's been absolutely ages since I've done Oasis. We're dumping a load of metal. Why are you dumping a load of metal? Oh, because we had a load of metal in here to begin with. I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Yep, there we go. Gulp Fry eggs are down here. How's this going to work? I think what we're going to do is, to help with our environmental cooling, we're just going to set up fish all along this bit here, where the transit tube is. Because nobody is running along this whole length. Everyone's getting either the transit tube or something else. Like, if we look at the traffic overlay, you can see it's green, and the transit tube is, like, orange. The people clearly aren't running that way unless they're grabbing resources. So we're going to make this a fish tank, because the fish deserve nice things. And we'll put some ladders over the top so people can still run over it if need be. Yeah, remove this, remove this. We'll see how cold it actually makes the environment dumping like 8 breeder fish's worth of eggs into here. We will have to grab some eggs and put them back in as well. This is definitely going to look different than what we've got currently. That one needs to stay here. This fire pole can go. Why am I doing this? Just do this. There you go. Okay, so that ladder can stay there. That's fine. Ladder this. We have sandstone here for some reason. That's fine. Wait, no, that's not where we want it. We want the ladder... We want the ladder second level. Oh, I see. Yeah, hold on. No, stop. There you go. Yeah, we have the ladder be second level, then they can walk over the top of it. And not bang their heads. How many games are there actually where you need an engineering degree? Yeah, this game is, to be honest, the only one I've found that really scratches the itch for me. Like, I always come back to it. Let's see an interesting thought, apparently. Okay. And then what we'll do, because it'll be nice and cold here, is we'll dump all the ethanol that was in our liquid tanks down here, up here, maybe. Yeah, look at this! Beryllium. Coming. This seems to be working better. Let's keep increasing the flow rate. Let's keep gradually increasing it and see how close we can get to greatness. This is still above... Okay, so now the issue is this is below 220, this is above... This is below 200 and this is above 200. Do I set this to 20,000 as well? Let's do it. See if that makes a difference. No, because the issue is the pressure never actually gets to 20,000 here. The steam just keeps getting heat. Because the steam is getting sucked from over there. I'm beginning to think we actually just need two dumps in here. I thought we were going to have more heat flux be over here, but I guess the actual heat flux from the rock coming in is enough that... It's because we're dumping way more water over here than we would have otherwise. Is it? No? No, it's not, because this would have been 8 kilograms per second anyways. Ah, but it would have been 95C. Yeah, this water is way cooler than it would have been. So I think we actually do need to put the other vent over here. Okay, we'll do that then. I can actually put that here, except for the fact that we have the bridge here. So I guess I'll just put it here. There you go. And we can stop building everything on a priority 9. We can actually build that on a priority 9. And then this can go... Where's the other builds? Oh, you've already done that? Okay. Fair. Yeah, because I want the temperature in here to be a bit more even. Is this running out of power? This is running out of power. That's not good. So let's set this at 195 again. Only his brick? What is brick? Is that like a... That's like a dev material, isn't it? Yeah, this is going well now. Let's keep increasing the flow rate. Yeah, you just need to do this with the valve to get it actually flowing consistently, so then the heat exchanger comes online and becomes more efficient. That's why you need to do this. You can get it running with just the thermosensors, but then it stops start and you're not getting the most efficiency. Like, how much rock have we actually got left in here? Not a lot. We've actually already shifted most of the rock through the steam bit. That's not good. I mean, we're getting a lot of power, obviously, and we're boiling a lot of water. Oh, that's true, actually, now that I think about it. Because we're dumping brine in here, that's going to use the power from this a lot more quickly than it normally does. Although, the other thing is... I still don't feel like this rock has actually cooled down very much. No, it has. Look, this is all backed up with rock now. Why is this all backed up? This should not be backed up. Because the rock is all on this conveyor for feeding the hatches. Hey, have we done it? No? No, because I need to set these feeders. Ah, that's why. Okay. I forgot. Right. Raw... No. Right. Stone hatch. Feed you igneous rock. Yes. Yes! This is something I forgot. Okay. But no, this is seriously the only game that scratched that itch. I'm enjoying Dyson Sphere Program, but it's definitely for, like, different reasons. It doesn't feel difficult as a game. It just feels like a lot of stuff to do. Which is not necessarily a problem. But it's not scratching the only itch. The combat adds to that a little bit. But not all the way. Okay, so now this conveyor is actually moving. Now we're actually loading the feeders with rock. Now you guys are actually eating the rock. And now our stone hatches are finally going to stop starving, because we're not going to have to manually feed them all the time. Oh, that's good. That's really good. Right, let's keep checking the colony report. So our power generation has jumped up from about 7.5, 7.8 megajoules to... Really? The hydrogen generator was running more? That's what was causing it? I mean, it's going up to like 9 megajoules. Power wasted. Why is more power being wasted? We're getting steam turbine wastage. We are, a little bit. Plug slug. Plug slug overproduction. No, why are you here, Mr. Plug Slug? We don't want you. And then it's up to... Okay, then we're getting a load of steam. Then we're getting a load of steam wastage. Right, okay, hold on. Okay, I think that's one more thing that needs doing. So this wire is now going down here. This is feeding onto the... Okay, the spine is... That. What did we forget to do? We forgot to connect these transformers to the heavy wire spine. We disconnected this. So we need to build it. We need to connect it up. We've filled all these batteries with steam power, and now it's all being wasted. Okay. Great. Right, reconnect this, please. Okay, and then the issue is... So, I need to shut these off. I need to shut these off if it's too hot. Or do we? It's probably worth me building another automation wire there so we can turn it off if the power is full. Because otherwise we're going to be generating way too much power. Well, we're going to get more magma. This isn't a huge issue. Glad I spotted it now. Yeah, this means our steam power, which is fairly constant, is going up to rival our solar power, which is really good. Come on, Bert, I believe in you. I'm very tempted to just get another smart battery and say if this is set to... If this reaches, like, max capacity, then stop running. Right, so... This... There's a red signal once it reaches the high threshold. So I think I want to send that here as well. So I think I need to make these AND gates to turn the steam turbines on. Yeah, something like this. And then what I can do is... Where is the automation wire going to go? It's this one. So that can literally just go straight up here. Into here, and then like this. And then that can go like that. And then that can go like this. Mm-hmm. Okay, so turn those off for now. Build this as priority 9. Build the rest as priority 8. Okay. This needs a sensor on this vent as well. Yeah, so that needs to go here. Well, I'm glad there's still a little bit more stuff to do on this. I'm gonna probably wrap this up in about half an hour. Because I feel like we're actually reaching a natural sort of conclusion with this run. Or not like a conclusion, like a permanent conclusion, but like a pause point where we can go do something else and then come back to this. Right, you can remove this. That's fine. This pipe was never needed for anything. So just remove that. Remove that now. Not sure why we're getting the alert noise from that. And then the ethanol, I think we just want to dump up here. So let's see, where is the ethanol? The ethanol is down here. In all those liquid tanks here. So I think all I'm going to do with that is we're going to put a vent here. I'm going to put a vent here, and I'm going to put a hydro sensor there. What temperature is all this ethanol at? Room temperature, okay. So that's not an issue. So that can just go like this. This will need to go like that, and then... yeah. Let's connect that briefly. Then this can just go up here. This is just random ethanol from the map. We never actually made this. This is just all the ethanol we've collected from random places. So that can go there, and then hydro sensor goes here. Mm-hmm. That's good. And then I need to send this one this way as well, so that's fine. We actually have a gap for that, that's good. There we go. You do need to priority 9 this bridge, because we're still dumping all the liquid on the volcanoes. How's the temperature in here? Okay, the steam pressure is too high now. It's because the steam turbines aren't working, that's fine. Set this to 195 degrees. Yep. Now they're disabled by the automation grid because this wire is built. Okay. Yeah, because we don't want to waste the volcano power because that's what's running this boiler. And if this boiler stops, then we have a bad time. So let's set this to 7,000 now. This erupts again in 8.3 cycles. We're going to get to 8.3 cycles in like an hour and a half. I don't think we're going to need this to erupt again. I think we're managing to solve all the issues now. And we'll see how it goes geotuned when we come back to this run. I don't think it'll make any difference. I don't see any reason why it would make any difference. Because all of this won't melt at 2,300 degrees anyways. This won't melt. This isn't overheat. Oh, this is getting quite hot, actually. Why? Because... interesting. I guess the rock has just been coming out of it. This is still quite hot. Okay. Slight issue then. Slight issue. We need to actually put the shutoff on this. Oh, it's not conducting any heat through here because there's no liquids in here. Right. I need to dump more liquids in here. Because the oil is getting... yeah, the oil is conducting up to here, and then we need more gas, because there's no conduction going on here at all. We could put conductive panels on it. Maybe. We have a pipe full of petroleum. Let's just dump some petroleum in here first. That obviously makes sense. So, send that up here. This polluted water is slowly getting consumed. Yeah, just leave that over here for now. We need that automation wire to be priority 9. In fact, I think most of this needs to be priority 9. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Of course you're building all of this. What's the temperature like in here? I mean, the rock is not that good a conductor, so we're not having an emergency, but obviously it's getting a bit hot. This bit is getting really hot, because these Geotuned has been running constantly and we haven't been cooling this. This water is cool again, which is good. How is this looking? Yeah, we're getting up to the full throughput. I think we can take this all the way up to 10,000 now. The heat exchange is working. Petroleum is now about 60, 50 at the pump. That's fine. Is it actually going all the way through here? No. Oh, did I not do this in the end? I think I forgot to actually do this. I need to actually put a bypass on this. I was muted again. Sorry, I was coughing a little bit. Right, so now these steam turbines are running and they're actually hooked up to the grid. And to be honest, we can just keep dumping steam in here. I don't mind this getting to a super high pressure, because there's nothing in here that we're actually worried about overpressuring. So we'll just keep dumping brine in here until we get a good steam pressure, and then that'll help with all of this. Temperature appears to be regulated pretty well now. It's not above 200 degrees. We've increased the petroleum throughput, so that should be 10 kilograms per second soon. Should be fine. We're rerouting the petroleum pipe slightly so that it's not just dumping in here with the vent and then pumping out again, because that's obviously inefficient. We got an idle. Oh, we got 4 idols. Why have we got 4 idols? Why are you trapped? There's no way you're actually trapped. Oh, right. You need to build the pitcher pump. Yes. That needs to go here. Yeah, we need to make more ceramic on this save. Wait, what's this? Holy moly. What happened here? The liquid lock almost broke. In fact, I'm pretty sure the only reason this hasn't broken is just because we have a huge amount of atmospheric CO2. Right, please do that immediately. Gene! We're stuck in the tube. I believe in you, Frankie. You can do it. There you go. Now you can all escape. Good job. Oh. Yeah, this is going well. So there's a few issues we identified. The rock wasn't getting cooled down quite enough, which we should solve by having another layer of liquid in here. Yes, I think we're good now. It's going to take a little minute to get this up to speed. There's no rock left. There's no rock left. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We need more magma. Well, shoot. I mean, it didn't help that we wasted a load of power. Because these were running when the batteries weren't full. But yeah, these are taking over the nighttime power now. I'm really happy. This is like actual proper nighttime power. But the issue now is that the heat has actually kind of run out because this is going to erupt in 7.7 cycles. And we wasted a lot of the heat that was in that rock. And we boiled a lot of petroleum. Like, we did actually boil a lot. Yeah, so we definitely need to automate this to not waste the power. That's not really negotiable. Oh, we're getting salt over here now, aren't we? Yeah, because we're literally dumping it over here. Right, so we are going to need to get an auto sweeper over here. I am going to need to put another loader, which is going to have to go here. I think that's fine, but we're going to have to change this routing slightly. So instead of this, I'm going to have to send it like this. And then that's going to have to go around like this, maybe. Yeah, I guess we'll just do it like that. That's fine. What could go wrong if you're infinite liquid magma storage of magma with over 100 gigatons of tiled magma? Yeah, I don't want to do a magma infinite storage ever. That's part of the purpose of this whole design, is that we don't have to store magma. Like, the magma will just immediately condense into rock, and we'll never get to the point where it doesn't condense because of the rate we're letting it through. But yes, now we're in a little bit of a pickle because this is going to stop boiling soon enough. I mean, there's a fair amount of mass in these window tiles, but not a huge amount. I mean, this shouldn't break in a way where we end up with a load of crude oil going through here. Because of the thermosensors. But we are going to have to re-spin it up once we get the other eruption. Okay, lessons were learned. How is the ethanol experience? You didn't build this vent, really? That makes sense. Right, so set this to dump ethanol if it's below 700 kilograms of pressure. Sounds good. We're not running anything hot through here, are we? No, this cool sulfur is coming through here, and that's it. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so this steam isn't going to go through once the pressure dips too low. We'll keep this at 20,000 each. What is actually the situation with the sour gas in here? It's lazily drifting over here. All the gas has completely disappeared from this area due to vacuum deletion. That's fine. Eventually it will leave this area. I don't think it's ever going to leave this area, but that doesn't actually cause an issue. And it's not high enough mass to actually be conductive with anything. So, I think we just leave that there. Right, what remaining tasks do you actually have then? Oh, the copper volcano. How's this doing? This is still heating up. This is actually going to take a while to heat up. We put too much brine in here. Maybe we didn't. This seems like a fine amount of brine. We'll keep an eye on that. Who's idle? Win. Yeah, you're all still idle here. I'm not going to faff around with you here. We did boil a good amount of brine. Let's actually look at how this level's gone down. Yeah, it's gone down a little bit. Looks like we Looks like we deconstructed some polluted water pipe in here. That's okay. I don't think there's any issue if polluted water does end up in this. You don't understand viscogel physics. Yeah, me neither. Yeah, these things are running properly. We're getting lots of plastic out. It's good. It's all getting auto-swept and dumped somewhere, I believe. I forget where. That's getting dumped out over here. So this is where all our plastic is. Nah, that's good. We've almost got 100 tons of plastic now. That is good. Right, how's the ethanol? Is that going to come over here? You finished building this pipe yet? Yeah, the ethanol is now coming through here. It's not too hot. So that is going to be the extra surplus fish. They're all going to hang out in here. Yeah. I think that's it for now. I think I'm gonna wrap it up at the end of the cycle. Because I mean there's always more stuff to do on this save, but I think we've done the main things that we aimed to set out to do now. Because we've geotuned the sulfur, and we've effectively tamed that. It's not been perfect, but we have stored it all safely. We're making enough for the grubs. And it's the fish are enjoying it, I suppose. Now. The aim was really playing around with geotuners, and we've done that a lot on this run. We've got the magma volcano here. That's all working properly. Now that we've got these set up to run based on the needs of the power spine, it shouldn't waste too much power. We'll have a look at the colony report as well. Let's see. Yeah, a lot less power wasted that cycle, so that's really good. We're able to use a lot more power again. We've kind of solved our power issue a little bit. This needs to be set to everything. And then I can just dump on that line as well. That's good. Aspiring Austrian artist is grabbing the last lump of salt. Very good. Looks like we dumped some polluted water in here somehow. But yeah, we've done the magma volcano. I'm pretty confident we can geotune this and it'll be fine. We can find out at the start of the next time we pick this up. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with where we're taking this. We solved our ranch problem. We have an entirely new problem of so many conveyors, we hardly know where anything's going. But I think we mostly managed to figure that out. We're getting a good amount of salt to this room. We're getting the iron ore from that. It's letting us continue to build more stuff over time. And yeah, we're in a pretty good position to pick this up whenever we want and continue more stuff. So, while we're doing this little summary, future aims for this run, when we come to pick it back up in like a few months maybe. Ceramic. We definitely need to make more ceramic, which is going to need clay, which is going to need deodorizers. So probably some kind of massive polluted oxygen plant that will put like a big flat layer somewhere, like maybe down here. We'll let that all evaporate and make a load of ceramic. And what else are we going to want to do? Because pretty much all the geysers here are hooked up. We've got plenty of oil. We can always pump more water into oil. Now that we're boiling more stuff, how is our actual steam pipe going? Is that filling up overly? It doesn't seem to be filling up overly much. Doesn't seem to be backing up. I mean, I guess it's venting over here. Probably proper water cooling. Because at the moment we're just sieving cold polluted water from the other planet. Actively cooling some water to run through the base would be a good idea. And getting this temperature evened out. I mean, this base is mostly fine running hot, provided the plants are cooled down. But it could be better. It's not a major objective, though, is it? I think we've done most of what we actually want to do on this asteroid. Realistically. I think we're actually at the point where we'd start doing space travel. We'd start exploring space, we'd start making rockets. We could do a large petroleum rocket now, I think, and I don't think that would be an issue. I let it go an extra cycle, that's fine. Yeah, I think that's what we do. I think we just make ceramic, and then we do a rocket mission. We could get more stuff hooked up on this planet, but there isn't really much of a need. We're already pumping all the resources we need over here. There are metal volcanoes, but we have no shortage of refined metal. So I think the next thing for this run would be... Yeah, I think it would be just ceramic, and then make a large petroleum rocket and go exploring. And then see what other problems we have. So yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. We're going to close it out a little bit early today. But that's fine. Righty. Yeah, I'm really happy with how this run has gone. We managed to pick it up from a point where it broke because we didn't know what we were doing with critters. We fixed that issue, and now we got this run to the point where we can basically do whatever we want. And I'm really happy. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I'm glad you guys enjoyed me picking up this save again. I know YouTube really wanted me to pick this up again when we did a poll on it a while ago. It's been really nice fixing our problems and making some new ones. But, yeah. We are going to start a new run. We're going to start a new run next Thursday. It's going to be max difficulty Oasis. We're going to see how we can handle max difficulty. I think we're well prepared now. We know enough about what we're doing. And it's going to be a blast. And we're going to try not to kill anyone. Thanks for streaming. No worries, DFR. Thanks for lurking. Appreciate it. Yes, if you like what you've seen, feel free to follow on Twitch and you'll get a notification when I go live. We usually stream around 7:30 to 10:30. We're finishing early today because we basically did everything we wanted to do. I can go raid Julie. Yeah, I'll go raid Julie then. There is a YouTube channel where we upload all the VODs. So there's builds, discussions, memes in there, as on the Discord as well. Let's go have a look at what Clubstep posted quickly before we go. Where is it? Yes. Clubstep decided to make a hatch ranch inspired by our design that we used here. Automation looks a bit different. Looks a little bit cleaner than what I've done. But, no, that's good. Do like me some dropper ranches. We're definitely going to be using them on the new run. But, yes, looking forward to starting a new run. Arboreal Airheads will continue. We're making good progress in that run. That run has some interesting challenges. And, to be honest, I'm enjoying runs where we have less dupes and there's less stuff on the map. And we can do it on speed 2. Just for my sanity. Like, as much as I'm enjoying Badlands Boffins and the massive amount of stuff there, like, speed 1 can be a bit slow sometimes for what we want to do. Like, even though the dupes are getting the same amount of work done, other stuff like waiting for geysers just takes a while. So I'd rather speed 2 stuff in general. And the max difficulty run on Oasis should do that as well. Because we're not going to have that many dupes there until we massively overproduce food, I suppose. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So, just to reiterate, the plan. Arboreal Airheads Monday. Mega Aquarium or multiplayer stuff Tuesday. I don't think I'm going to have time for Mega Aquarium this weekend, unfortunately. New Oasis run Thursday. And then Dice Program Friday. We're definitely going to tidy up what we did in Dice Program, because that was whack. I was sleep deprived. We made some questionable decisions. We're going to tidy some of that up next Friday. Anyways, let me stop wittering. I'm going to go find someone to raid. It's been good, and I only forgot to unmute myself twice. Yeah, let's go raid Julie Pixels. Quagmyrus. Fun. Clean base always feels good when trying to progress. Yes. Indeed. Right. I'm gonna head off. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.